Hello, and welcome to another art stream. Oh, hold on, I forgot. Hang on. Hello, wait. Hello, wait. Now? Now. Wherever it is, it's somewhere in here. It's plugged in, so why is it not working? Or it's just... One moment. Oh, that's why. It is working. My voice is just... There. Okay. There we go. Wow. Okay. It didn't have to go as low. Okay. Welcome to another fight. I'm going to be doing some attacks today. I thought I would start with some of the people that asked for some, and then I was going to go on to I was going to bounce between a few different ones today, and start with someone on stream that asked for one, and I was going to go to some people for some revenge, and then I'm gonna because yeah, I got a couple. This is Toaster Drone by Strange Mysterious Door. Yeah, they asked for one, so they have like this 3D model that they made for this character that looks pretty cool. It's like almost like a Minecraft style, and I just gotta look over the lore. Her wings function like, yeah, I thought they did. That's cool. Yeah, like face. So changeable gun hand. So that is a gun. Okay. Rocket. Rocket. Oh no. Small crack in the right side. Sorry, I'm just reading some of the lore. I didn't do that before. Huh. Okay. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, I see what it is now. Sorry. I didn't. I'm glad the lore helps so much with some of these. I should do that for some of mine too. But yeah, they figure I'd just do a few of these, just start cleaning this one up a little bit, and then do some other ones. I can't remember who else gave me their page because a couple people did, but sadly I still haven't found a solution for the VTuber model, so I'm still gonna keep trying. I got a long weekend, so we'll see. I think I have one other idea, and then I don't know. Then I start being desperate and hoping I can just fix it through manual labor and redoing things, but I don't want to go to that. I really don't. So we'll see. We'll do an underpaint. We'll do the flats, and then I'll get back. Well, I don't know. No, let's clean up the line work first. I haven't decided where I want things yet, so I should probably do the line work a little bit more. I hope this is okay to draw like their character like this, because it kind of gave me like a even within the style it kind of has like a murder drones kind of feel to it, which is, I mean, it's called Toaster Drone, so I'm wondering if I didn't get to ask, but I think it's kind of inspired by it. I'll have to double check. That show is pretty good. I never watched the end of it, but I liked what I saw, so. Like a domino mask. I hope everyone's having a nice weekend. But if it wasn't for that one thing, I would be having a great weekend, but otherwise, it's been a good day. Nice, quiet. I was worried I was going to be like streaming in the middle of a lightning storm, but it seems to have cleared up, so I think I might be okay. Thankfully. I was about to be like, worried I was going to start the stream by being like, you guys might suddenly not see my face. Maybe like a hint of the crack. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I'm hoping to get that up and running this weekend so I can get some of the updates into it. Maybe we'll see. Maybe I won't stream tomorrow if I don't have it up, because I really want to just devote time to it. I'd rather not just waste time. Not waste time, but just I really want to like get back to streaming with that model. Hello. Oh, this is called Toaster Drone by Strange Mysterious Door. I did requested, so I'm like, yeah, I was just like, sure, I'll give it a shot. It's like it looks like it's a 3D model, so I was like, I'll try it out. And I think she's kind of like a Murder Drones OC kind of, or like inspired by that style. And I was like, I like that show. I'll give it a shot. Like honestly, I was gonna do it even before I realized that's what it might be. So it's like, yeah, sure. And I started some other ones too. I was drawing this earlier today, a D&D character, and then she's like a drow sorceress, and then I did I'm working on this character too. She's a dragon girl. So I got a couple started. I'm gonna try and get the line work done today for these, and maybe I'll get into the coloring for them, but we'll see. Get as much as I can, get as close as I can to that. I was saying right when I got on today. Right? Yeah, they're like these like metallic wings that have these like gears on the bending spots. So I was like, it's kind of a cool idea. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. I hope you're having a nice day. It's pretty chainsaw hand time. I think this one's got a gun hand actually. She's got a blaster. Hello. Hope you're having a good day. Oops, my little guy's hiding. I don't know why he was down there. He got scared. Hey, I'm working on some art fights today, and I thought I would start with this character, Toaster Drone. I like her design, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's a Murder Drones OC. I'll have to ask them tomorrow. I think they're because I think that's when they asked for it, but it was on my art was on my Twitch one, and yeah, because I got pretty much all my art fight references done. I might add more later, possibly, but I got everything I want, and I mainly just updated some old ones because I was like, I don't need to go crazy. Just clean up the old ones, and maybe I'll add more later, but because I still have other ones I might put up still. Like I did a Oh, cool. That's right. I still got to work on that too. I had a setback on the VTuber, so I took I had to shelve the animatic. So once I get the everything fixed with the VTuber, I'll go back to doing the animatic. See if I can just drag it in here. Can I? No, I can't. Actually, yes, I can. I can just do this. The I mean, um, I double, I did Oh, sorry, you're talking to him. I thought you were talking to me. I don't know why. Because I'm Catholic, so. Give her those spindly legs with sharp tips. Ah. Oh, cool! That's exactly what he does. So that's really cool. He's kind of like yeah, he walks around and he does like documentaries and like I mean not documentaries, but that was going to be a small part of my channel soon. Once I get the VTuber working, I was going to start making a section where I do on my YouTube where I just do these short videos that are just like lore dives. And I was going to just look up certain different sources, like different books from the and like talk about different creatures from like Celtic lore and from other places. So, yeah. Because it's funny, because like in my comic, there's a character that does. Oops, sorry, my head's in the way. There. There's a character that does that in my comic too. The mother in the story where she's in this like highly magically like the rift opened wide in this one spot and like let a lot of energy in, and so all these like fantasy creatures came in, but also all the creatures, the flora and fauna from our world got changed by the energy from the fairy realm. So she's there studying the effects of the energy to see if she can cure the infection of this miasma that's changing creatures. So yeah, it's like I was gonna make that a thing on my channel too, but we'll see. It's either gonna be her doing well, it's either gonna be her notes and then my character going over her notes like he found them, or just my guy doing them himself. So maybe it'll be a combination. Maybe sometimes he actually runs across creatures and sometimes he finds her notes. And I'll do like cool like I'll make them on like actual drawing. I'll do like time-lapse drawings and it'll be like one of her drawings. Water. Yeah, I think it'd be kind of fun. But I like, yeah, that, because my favorite thing were okay. No, I do not. Rain World. No. Wait, this is a good. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll be true to it. I like how I do that hand, but I'm gonna cut it off so that I can make a gun hand. Farewell, hand. You were well drawn, but you have to go. Such is life. I'm mainly lately I've been playing Witchspire and some farming sim games. Like I have what's it called? I have I didn't get that new one, but I am playing Star Sand Island and why are you still running? Sorry. VTube Studio thinks I'm still trying to do things. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be like a blaster cannon on her arm. I'm not sure what kind. I might make. I'm gonna move that. Over here. Okay. But yeah, mainly playing those kind of games. Like, I keep almost. I'm waiting for Pragmata to go on sale. I really do want to play it, but I just don't want to spend that much money. Oh no, I did not. That's what I was saying. I've been working on it all day, but for part of the day, and then I kind of switched over to doing sketches for these because I wasn't making any progress. I have one other idea, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do because it feels like it's something to do with the texture atlas, but I don't know why it's being a little whiny so and so because I didn't change anything. I mean I don't think I did. The only thing I might have changed was I might have made it lower resolution maybe before I saved it. And I'm gonna go try and do that again, but every time I try and do it, it doesn't seem to change it, so I don't know what's going on. And if that doesn't work, the most desperate I'll get is maybe I'll try and find someone to like pay to consult on it, and like do a and have them pay them for like a quick fix, but not like a full. I'll pay them to just basically make it functional, but I don't want them to do anything. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, it's just stressful. I worked so long on that, and then it kind of just fell out of my hands instantly. But oh well. I'm not gonna let it defeat me, you know. In the end, it was just the whole thing is just like an added bonus, really, to like what I'm already doing. So. Oh, wait. No, wait. Let me check. I think I know what you're talking about. I'm gonna the Rain World thing. Yes, I know of that game. I haven't played it. Yeah, no, I did not. I have not stepped a foot out of my apartment because it looks hot out there. I almost stepped out when it started to it looked like there was going to be a lightning storm because I was excited. But other than that, no. That part made me want to go outside, but everything else, I'm like, no, no, no. I'm not touching that door. I'm not going anywhere near that door. I have played games like what is that games that came out before that that are similar. Ori and the Blind Forest, and what's that one that came out more recently that was Pixel that was like where you can like oh it's on here too because Rain World's on sale. Wow, that's cheap. That's like $3 less than it's $2.50. Sheesh. I can see why you were talking about it. That's nothing. Yeah, and The Witcher 3 is only $4. So wow. But yeah, I forget the name of that game. There was a pixel game where you could like you got new powers from other animals, but I forget what it's called. It's on my list, but I don't see it here, so I'm not gonna. But oh yeah, see, I'm always kind of jealous of that because like I mean eggs are such a big part of my diet. Would be be nice to raise some. I mean, I hear that they could be. It depends. Much like cats, they can either be like really great or just real, or in their case, really grumpy. But a guy at my job, he has chickens too, and he brings in eggs for people. So must be really nice having that as a. No, I wish. No, oh he does, yeah. But yeah, they're pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool from what I've heard. Sounds fun. How many chickens do you have? Chooks. That sounds fun actually. Because I keep playing with the idea of even having like a cat. So like every couple of months, I'm just like looking around, like it sure is quiet in here. It'd be nice to have a pet to curl up on my lap. That's kind of you to say that. Yeah, we have a couple people that have farmland at work. I'm gonna do because there was another guy. I think there's at least two other people at my job that one I used to have someone that like had chickens and had an apple orchard or like a small collection of trees and would bring in a whole bunch of apples, and that was pretty awesome. So I got two favorite things from the same person. They finally got cheaper here. Like we had a little bit there where they were getting kind of expensive, but now they're better again. Thankfully, because I'm on a low sodium diet, so I need something like that. Can't be having too much. Oh, cool. That sounds fun. Yeah. Let's try and get some of these flats in now. Oh, wait, no, I'm not done. What am I doing? I'm getting ahead of myself. Getting too excited. Gotta finish these wings up. Oh, yeah, no. No. So, yeah. That would be bad. Yeah. It's like, yeah, my doctor's quite has. I'm questioning his methods here. Maybe he's. I think he's out to get me. No, no, it's the opposite. It's as little as possible. Wow. Impressive. Yeah. I did. I do. Yes, I do. I have one that I'm keeping close eye on. So, yeah. I don't recommend them. The first time I had them, it got stuck, and I had to do that sonic surgery, and that was not the surgery itself wasn't bad, but like just the night before was really bad. That was the least one of the times I've slept very little was right before that. Yeah, in my case, I wish, but yeah, I'm sure it is. They had to remove it, but yeah, normally yes. My legs just tightened a little thinking about it again. Yeah, when I first felt the pain, I thought I had just suddenly got like horrible food poisoning because I almost threw up from the pain, and I was at work, so it was a bad spot to do it. And then, much like with my shoulder, I spent an entire night curled into a ball trying to get sleep a little, but I didn't get a wink of sleep. 'Cause, yeah, my shoulder was the worst. That's definitely the highest pain I've ever had. Yeah, I took a sip of a cappuccino. I think it was a mocha at work, and it suddenly exploded with pain. It must have been like the last thing to push. That was the camel that broke the camel's back. Was a sip of coffee of that caffeinated drink, and then everything went bright red. So yeah, that was not fun. Yeah, exactly. That's rough. Yeah. My girlfriend turned into the moon. Yeah, that's rough, buddy. But yeah, the shoulder shattering was definitely my top pain ever. Because that happened at work as well. I have a fun history of injuries, not related to work, but happening at work. Oh, I'm on a mystery. Here, hold on. Let me see. Oh, yeah, the Yang movie. Yeah, that looks really good. Hang on, I'm gonna turn on the volume. Yeah, the Aang movie sounds really good. I am kind of confused why they didn't bring back any of the voice actors, but it still looks good. 'Cause I would have liked to see I mean, like, Aang's voice actor got older, so he is an adult now. So they could have just gotten him again. But oh well. Let's see, copy. Ah, on. Ah. Okay, here we go. There you go. Sorry, that whole time was me just trying to get that. Here, there's my art fight. Oh yeah, tell me that song. Oof. My heart. Yeah, because that was I think they got yeah, that was the other voice, right? I think that was that was that Mako that sung that, or was that Or did they get the new guy to sing that? I think they got Mako maybe to sing that, and that was like the last thing they got him to do before he unfortunately passed. You can. I mean, it's nice to give me a warning, but I mean, I'll allow things like art fight without any. I don't mind that. I've kind of like an honor system. Oh, Mako did sing it. Okay, good. I thought he did. I just wasn't 100% sure, but I was pretty sure. There we go. That's better. Made it too big. But yeah, I love that. What do you think of Cora? Did you watch any of that? Because I thought she did. I thought Janet Varney did good. I think the character is not as fun as Aang, but I still like the story. Because I think it's just that unfortunately a lot of things create Aang kind of like started an avalanche of changes, and she inherited like the after effects of that. And the most ironic thing about her whole story is that like she wanted to be the Avatar so bad as a child, and by the time she was able to become it, no one needed one, or like they thought they didn't anyway. Okay. I think my favorite was the third season, mainly because the Red Lotus were kind of interesting, like a bunch of like political like anarchists, and it was just like, I mean, they're obviously crazy, but it was just interesting seeing how like these people could like think they could justify and they believe that they were doing the, I mean, like a certain type of hero of villain, they thought they were the heroes. Oh, yeah, the one guy, yeah. I don't want to spoil it for anyone in chat who doesn't watch the show, but yeah, there is a bloodbender. Because we do have my spoiler counter, so I don't want to get the spoiler counter up again. I'm doing so good today. There's been no dings today. I did accidentally set it off when I was talking to my dad about uh what was it, Fox Machina. Although it wasn't a major one. It was a minor ding, but still. Jeez. Just gotta put spoilers warning on my like that flashes in front of me whenever I start talking. Beep beep beep. Okay. I want this thing, Larry. Yeah, that's what I wanted. But yeah, Korra had. I think one of the cool things Korra also had was the what was it? Legend of Wan, the first Avatar. That was pretty cool. Especially because it gave the artist another chance at drawing other creatures from the past, that are important to the lore of that world. So yeah, she bring she's got stockings on, but what kind of? I'm gonna give her some maybe black paint. I don't know. Tan. I'll give her tan pants. Very. mm, That's too skin color. I'll give her like dark blue pants. Like should be in her Lara Croft outfit. Okay. Nice. Ooh, banana bread. Yum. I do love how that smells. Yeah, someone brought in some I can't remember what kind of bread it was. It was like some kind of like sweet bread of some kind for our 4th of July like thing at work. So that was a nice surprise. So bum, ba-dum, bum. Oh no. Hello. Actually, I just put it in the chat. If you scroll up in the chat, it's right. It should be it's Sean D draws. So Sean D and then draws. Yeah. Whoops. Accidentally did. I didn't even see that I did that. But cool, yeah. I'm trying to do more this year. I can't promise I'm going to be able to get to everyone, but I am going to try and do more. I did have fun with everyone I drew last time. Am I in the wrong layer? The, oh, just okay there. I'm like, these are supposed to be the flats. Why are they getting above things? And this is I believe I'll have to ask them tomorrow when if they show up on stream for my Twitch one. But I believe this is a Murder Drones OC. So I'm so sorry you lost that though. That's a shame. Oh, cool! I did. Mine was last year, so it's good to see someone else. It's really fun. I honestly had a blast, and I just say like, do the gamut. Like, draw people who are. I tried to draw some people that were like way above me, and some people that were earlier in their art path, like just learning to draw. And but if they have cool characters, I don't care. It's usually what I tell people. I'm like, as long as your characters are look fun, and I have yet to find someone who doesn't have at least one cool character. Uh, I'll give it a shot. Like this character's done in 3D. It's like they made it like a Minecraft character, and I'm giving it. I'm trying to just keep draw it based off that. So yeah, it's really fun just getting to draw a whole bunch of different types of characters. And I have a one of my friends already did a art fight for me, so that was exciting seeing one of my comic characters drawn by someone else. So I'm hoping to get that um, going this year too, because I got like I think I'm like, what am I at, like 17 pages with the line work done, and I just need to add in the text. Well, that's good. Oh, good. That's good to hear. I'm glad the bread survived. And you know what? I think she's gold. Is I think so. I'm gonna give her like a metallic gold skin. The nice thing is that I'm seeing a lot of people do is they put lore on their characters, which in this case is great because like I'll have to go back over this later because I don't want to have to like I don't want to hold you up by like quietly reading it for like 10 minutes. But it definitely helps. And I should do that with some of my drawings, especially with the I might go back tonight and put in some lore for the comic characters because just to make it more clear like what they are and like how they act because I did put rules on my characters, but I want to explain why those rules are there. Kind of would be nice instead of just being like, you can't have them do this. No, it's like you can't have them do this because these reasons. Right. Let's make her teeth a brighter. Yeah, she'll have it's like gonna make this part like a darker metal underneath. And her wings are like just described as like giant hands, which I mean, wings are giant hands, but still, I got what they meant. They're very flexible, and the feathers can form and can bend like fingers, is what I imagine they meant. Which is a cool idea. I like that idea. It's kind of what my VTuber does. He can move those the crystalline feathers around to make like a shield around him. Oh, well, have a great day at school. Thanks for dropping by. I'm working on your guy. I didn't. Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm like I just caught you in there. Yeah, I'm doing it right now. But yeah, it's really fun to draw. I'm glad I chose this character. Is she I did the one thing I didn't look in the lore is this a Murder Drone's character? It's okay if it's not. I was just curious because that's kind of how I'm drawing it. But apologies if that's not the case entire at all. I just saw like the word drone and made me think of murder drones. But if it's 100% original, that's cool too. I mean, that's even cooler. But the lore is very helpful. I really appreciate that. Because I was like, I think this is a gun arm, and then it's like, and this gun arm is that could be also this. And I'm like, oh, so good, it was a gun arm. I was right. Yeah, it was either because there was a couple I was choosing from, but I just ended up with this one because I just saw a lot of work put into it, and I was like, no, that'd be really fun to see as an illustration. I hope you have a good day at school. I can see how, and after seeing this thing fully, I can see how it could definitely make a computer cry. Have you tried making it in Blender? I know that that's a little more advanced or a little complicated. I'm only trying to learn that myself too, a little bit, because I want to use it for designing backgrounds for my comic. But yeah, I just figure it would be less intensive in that than it would be in any other application. Because I've seen people do like, I mean, there was that one what was that movie called with the cat that came out a few years ago? There was a silent film that was done fully in Blender. I never did see it. I keep meaning to watch it. Bum, bum, bum. Hey, Art Ninja. I saw some of your stuff this from your art fight profile. Really cool. You're definitely on my list. But I saw some new color pieces that looked really interesting. Where's my here? I am pretty excited in general for this year's art fight. Maybe because this year since last year was my first year, I didn't really have my pacing down yet, and this year I know how much time I'm gonna probably end up spending on art. Because like at yours, I spent so much time on that. I was like, I have to make this an epic fight between my character and his, and then like a week and a half later, it was done. I think it was it was so much work, but I'm very happy with it. But I was just like, this year I kind of know how to pace myself a little more. Plus, I've just gotten faster and a little more efficient. Yeah, I saw the first page of them, but I didn't get to go through all of them. But yeah, I think I have a few that I was looking at as possibilities already. Well, have a great night, or have a yeah. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate the time you spent here. And hope you have a great rest of your day. That's not. I. Sure. Yeah, I'm doing someone did an art fight for me already. I mean, an attack on me. So I started hers. This is Lyra's character. It's a she's a dragon dragon girl. So I'll be working on this one next tonight. Just gonna clean her up. She can conjure these weapons out of earth. I was gonna have her fight my character Richard, but I think for excuse me, I think for time's sake, I'm gonna just draw her. Because I mean that'd be fun, but I might just do that in the future when it's not art fight. Just so I can get more of these done. This will still look really cool. And then I have Avi's character. Is he has this drow, and she's gonna be one of the other characters I draw. And I'm excited because I mean it's a D&D character, but I mean drows are I love drawing them because my character in Skyrim was a drow, so I always chose them. I like it. Them are like sometime once in a while. I think I tried a Nord once, but I kind of stuck with I just like how the drow eyes looked so cool. They had like the blood red ones, and like I got the mod where you can get like more beautiful eyes, so like you could get cool like effects in them, and like one was like glowing in a certain way, and yeah, it was. I gotta stop talking, or I'm gonna install that game again. Because like I play it like every other. It seems like every other year I reinstall that game and play it again. I think the other thing I'm going to try and do with this art challenge is try people with much different art styles than me and try to draw their characters because like especially cartoony styles. I'm my style is not very cartoony, so I'd like to try and do some people's that are. Okay, yeah, definitely. That's tough. Like armor is yeah, I like robots are hard. I haven't even never really taken a this is the closest I've come to a robot in forever. And this is kind of more of like a like cartoony style with a robot, so it helps. Because otherwise it'd be like no hope for me. Armor's fun though. I would definitely recommend. Pinterest has like a whole like collection. I make like boards that are just all like armor from different ages, and you can like just mix and match and kind of make your own fantasy armor based on that. And that's pretty fun. That and oh, what was it? There's I forget the name. I mean, I would also say like there I can't remember the name of it, and I'll have to look it up sometime. But I know there's like a place you can go to just like look up roughs of like concept art, and I would look at like Blade Runner art because like the art for that, like their storyboard art and like the concept art is crazy. It's like super detailed robotics, but done with like pen and ink, so you get to see like every brushstroke, and it's. I wish I could see. I wish they actually showed them drawing it, but it's even just like seeing that part of it is so cool. Or go the other route and like look up like what is it uh, gosh, I forget the name of that RPG, that JRPG. Is it Guilty Gear? No, that's not it. There's a whole series of games that were like where you're in mechs. I forget what it was called, but they those are really great concept art. And let me see if I can find that. I have a link to some of that stuff somewhere here. Reference. I have my animation screen caps, which you can find at it's just called animationscreencaps.com. And you get like a whole bunch of things here, like Sinbad, El Dorado, a bunch of Superman movies, like the animated ones. Let's see. I'm gonna try and find it really quick. Oh, screencaps. This might be actually where you could get some. Let me see if it's here. Like Terminator. I bet it's here. Yeah, you screen caps. You can get all the shots from a bunch of movies, so you could use them as reference for like your characters, like to work off of. Because I mean, why not? I mean, even Ghost in the Shell was like heavily inspired. Had like oh no forget. No, it was the other way around. Sorry, the Wachowskis were inspired by a bunch of or were inspired by Ghost in the Shell, not the other way around. Is that? I think I did it wrong. I think that's not what that is. I got to go back through the lore. I think I made something wrong. I think that's supposed to be some. Let me check. I think I jumped the gun on one thing. Whoops! Oh man, Avi's doing great work. Yeah. Am I following? Okay. Oh, oh. Nice. Do you have some more? Cool. Nice. I got some more follows. But I need to look up where's that person? I think it's this one? Nope. Here it is. Look this up again. Okay, supposed to be. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah. Huh. Just a tip for anyone. This isn't a major criticism, but if you're ever doing a graphic design gripe in general is always make sure that if you're putting text on something that it's not a bright text with a light background because it makes the text impossible to read. It's only a small criticism. It's not a. It's not a. It just makes it hard to read something when you're reading. I was like squinting my eyes, like I must read this. Otherwise, it's fine. I kind of changed some things, I guess. Artistic license, I suppose. Oh, nice, cool. What? Dumb question. What are defenses again? Are defenses when you draw more of your art, or are they when you attack a specific? Because I thought friendly fire was when you were attacking your team. So I'm sure it says on the site. Oh, okay. Okay, nice. Ah, cool. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do tonight, too. I'm trying to finish this one up, or at least get this one a little further, and then I'm going to start the next one, which for the revenge. Sweet revenge. I think I drew it wrong. It's not a skull, it's a piece of bread. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. This is why you need to read the lore. I was way off. Because it's Minecraft graphics, so I couldn't tell if it was a skull or if it was. But then it says bread. The name of it's Bread Bun Gunner. And at first I thought that was just the name of the person. But I guess not. I guess it really is a piece of bread. Whoops. Please forgive me, Defense Door. I'm sorry. Where's my... A lot of this is based around food, actually. Oh, there it is. Easy fix. Same shape, just different context. Let me see. Here we go. Yeah, let's change it to be just a piece of bread. Definitely makes it more sense why there's a fork going into it. But then again, if it was based on murder drones, I would figure they don't really care what they use as a weapon. But it's not, then makes more sense. See. Yeah, the bread's got to be like it's just a bit of. Oh, that's what it did. The bread just had a hole in it. And the other hand, it says, okay. Arm sleeve was supposed to be an ice cream cone tangled in jam. Okay. So I'll just change the shape of it to be more like one of those cones. Like a waffle cone. Bum 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 bum. It's just raspberry jam. It's a goopy character. Can't fit the baguette on her because she's the front view. Dum, bum, bum. That's great. I'm excited to see it. The OC. So yeah, feel free to drop the link in if you when you post it. And with you, Art Ninja, if you have I mean, if you want to put your art fight in chat, anyone feel free to. I don't mind. I mean, I've been in several chats recently, and everyone's letting me do it, so it's only fair. What the? What? What? Why? When? Where? How? Oh, cool! Great. That's exciting. Why is this? Do I have this on a lower opacity somewhere else? Why is this so low opacity? Oh, no. Weird. I'm gonna try a different brush. Maybe it's the brush that's doing it. No. No, it's not the brush. I don't know. Strange. Strange. Wait, what? Why is it so bright down here? Or not? It just suddenly realized that I was using... It's like it almost woke up and realized what I was doing, and now it's suddenly giving me bright colors. That's so weird. It's like, oh, right, you wanted to use overlay and add overlay. Oh, my mistake. I thought you wanted barely visible. Sorry about that. My mistake. It's okay, computer. I forgive you this time. I don't forgive you for losing my model. That's my fault, actually. So. I'm excited to see that, though. Sure, of course. They good question. The wings are transparent because they kind of phase in and out. So you can draw them fully drawn if you want, but they do kind of like sometimes phase in and out of existence. So I keep them clear because it's easier for people to see behind them. But they can become fully opaque. I think the hair is actually jam, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, no worries. I'll definitely get some attacks in, some good attacks in on you. I'll try and... Do you have a preference on a character? Because I mean, I'll like one that you... Because I did see one. Let me see. I think your mad scientist character, I think is the one I chose. Let me see if I had it earlier. I did have it up earlier. Let's see. Yeah, I think that was, if I can find it again. It's the yeah, the one with the really like the Dr. Stone hairstyle. That was the one I really liked. So I mean, I like them all a lot, but posted it. Oh, cool. Where'd you post it? Where's my not Coco or Rican? Let's see. I'm dumb. Where's your? Oh right, I attacked you. I'm dumb. I attacked you. I'm like, where's your attack? Oh yeah, I attacked you. So not Coco. No, I was gonna do Dr. Eric. Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you. Oh yeah, let me see.
Custom sticker.
Yep, yep. Oh, cool. Thank you. I like it. That's so cool. Awesome. Yeah, no, that's good to know too. That his hair goes up like that. Honestly, I was gonna make him unleashing power anyway, so that would work for that as well. But yeah. If does he have? Well, he doesn't have that. I was probably just gonna put him in some kind of cool lab setting. I was gonna look up some cool different references for that. The horns are tangible, yes, because they're like the horns are like are a are like the mixture of like dragon horns with like a briar patch, like those briar thorns that are coming off them like crystals. So yeah, no, it looks good. Oops, oh, did I just draw on the wrong layer? It's okay. I do. I really do like it a lot. Yeah. I didn't realize these were waffle cones, so I need to fix them. She's food based. I should have. I must have missed that in the lore. It's okay. I'll fix it. So she's. Because I think the wings are actually made of bread. Like, I think these are baguette kind of like wings. And I should have figured that out. But, you know, better to figure it out now than when it's all done, you know? No, I like it a lot. The tail looks really good. I like your style on the leg, especially. Like I love because the whole point of him is he's supposed to look like very asymmetrical. Like he's not coming in 100% right. And that's you definitely conveyed that. I love Clay. Clay was going to be my original character in the comic I was working on, but then the story didn't work out. So I went on and made June the main character of a different story, and he may show up in her story, but yeah, Clay's great. He's kind of like the hero that, or he's the character that was like him and Cole are both like kind of a bit jaded towards the magical world because they both had to deal with different sides of it, like Cole had to deal with annoying kids who all thought they were the chosen one who was going to save everyone from the war, and Clay had to deal with all the delinquents and troublemakers that were on both on the fairy side and the human side with magic, who were breaking the city all the time. So that was going to be the comic, was like Clay having to fix the city, and because the story started with them both getting in trouble because their patron almost got attacked and they were just punished with community service of doing more of their job than they wanted, because they were basically stuck with unpaid overtime essentially. Yeah, he is very much an earthbender. Like even his outfit was kind of inspired by like Bolin's outfit in Legend of Korra, which is really, I mean, it's a real like military outfit, so it's not like I just took it for them outright. I just like how that looks, so I was like, let's use it too. And I've had some people tell me it looks weird, and I'm like, it's a real military outfit, guys. It's not hard to draw. It's just it has a button, a clasp that goes over, and then it's got buttons going down both sides. And I just don't show them in the drawing. But if you wanted to do a hyper detail, they're there. But with his, I almost made it like it was going to be like Velcro or something. Kind of like with June's shoes, where I was like, I don't want to draw laces. So her shoes kind of have this thing where it folds over on top of the laces. Because I hate drawing laces. At least, like for 100 pages, that seems like a, or however many it's going to be. Like that's too many to draw laces. Oops. Oh no, I'm fine. He is a great character. Yeah. Bolin, stop making friends with the bad guys. That was great. He's like chatting up with their kidnappers, and it's like his brother's like, stop being friendly with the bad guys. Although I did love the fact that they didn't try and make him Sokka, because I think that some people might have missed that kind of humor. But I'm like, then go back and watch Avatar. I'm like, go back and watch Last Airbender. Then you can see Sokka himself instead of someone trying to be him, because that would have been not nearly as much fun. Because you can't replace Sokka. He'll rock you. Oh, that's one too many syllables, bub. Poetry. He is great. Giant. Oh gosh, I forget that whole bit where he's like, giant mush cloud, giant big mush. He makes like he gets the spaghetti arms. Friendly cloud. It's like the saddest episode ever too, and it's like it's the levity I needed to get through that episode with Sokka. He kept me above water because I was just like, I was with Aang otherwise. I was like, oh, this is rough. Like I don't know if I can make it through this, and then Sokka starts losing it on cactus juice, and I was like, okay, I'm back in. You just got over the cactus juice, and now you just lick a wall? What's wrong with you? I'm very curious. I think the only episode I didn't dislike, but I started to skip whenever I watch the show again is the Valley. The Valley is the only episode where I'm like, I know what the gist of this episode is. I don't need to see it again. It's like I get it. The brother sister don't like each other. The two clans don't like each other. There's your story. And oh, the sword episode is great because Sifu Kiso got inserted into the show as his master. That was so cool. There, now it's cleared. It's bread. I love when Toph accidentally gave away her crush to Sokka's girlfriend. He's like, "Oh, you can let me drown now." I love that line. She just kisses her instead. It's like, "Oh, you can let me drown now." So good. Oh, okay, this person's kind of cool. Oh, here it is. Toaster. Sorry. Turn the save. I wanted to save this before I forgot. Okay, let's start working on another one. I don't want to put too much time into just one. Yeah, this one's cool. I'm gonna draw her next because she's my revenge. Sweet revenge. Everything Sokka was great. It is a shame when that the directors of the new show don't really understand Toph at all. It seems because I've seen clips of her, and they kind of play her off as a spoiled kid too heavily, but from the not from the like I'm used to this kind of treatment. More, she's just a brat kind of, and I was like, she was sassy, but I don't ever really get the like she quickly got over the part where she was kind of like a pest to them. And it seems like the pacing of the live action is kind of not understanding the importance of like getting past that. Because she would never have been a very useful teacher if she had just clung to that when teaching him. And what was it? And don't you dunderheads ever forget it. It's like, I am the greatest earthbender there is, and don't you dunderheads forget it. I love that line. She's just like, it's like, and then the guy's like, no, I have to use the bathroom. Yeah, they changed I guess in the live action they changed it so he was going to the tournament to get money to be in that school, and I'm like, but that misses the point of the joke that he was being scammed. Like the whole point is that guy's a clearly just not he doesn't have any passion for what he does. He just gets these new people to like pull every penny out of their pockets essentially. Like he doesn't care about advancing them. He just wants to get their money. But whatever, I don't watch the show, so I'm not going to hold much hatred towards it. You know, I'm just going to keep avoiding it. Because I was talking on my on Lyra's channel earlier, and we were saying how live action adaptations rarely get it right. So I wasn't holding my breath for very long in hopes they would make a good Avatar: The Last Airbender live action. When even the movies can't do that with their budget. We don't speak of that movie. I mean, Toph has one of my favorite introduction to a character. Like her doing WrestleMania as her introduction. Spoilers is is such a cool way to introduce a character, and that's just coming from someone who doesn't even really follow that stuff. But like, it fit her character so well that like you instantly got pulled into the excitement. And this is just going to be a bunch of men throwing rocks at each other. That's what I paid for. Great line from Sokka. Make your hand a little smaller. It's too far away. That's why it's always good to do a first pass of your sketch, just to like get the gesture out, and then you can clean it up later and try and stick to the same energy, but like obviously fix it. Who's this guy? I forgot who that was. Oh, right, she's got that too. It's got like a cut near her heart. Making her. Because see, that's the only reason I would always put Last Airbender above Korra, is because just their crew altogether is just better in general. I wouldn't say that makes the Korra's team bad. It just means they're just not nearly as fun. Like their arc is different. And it's partially, if anything, I feel bad for. It's kind of like the studio Nickelodeon kind of made Mako's story a bit one note, because they kept like limiting their budget and like trying to control the story. And it's like, guys, they gave you one of your most popular shows. Maybe show them a little bit of like grace. It's like, it's one of the few shows that like went to Comic-Con and people were like crying watching the trailer. I don't know of many other. There's only a handful of other shows. Actually, not many shows that I can think of from Nickelodeon that would have that same reaction. Disney, yes, but not really Nickelodeon. They do it. I mean, certain shows do have fandoms, but so true. The politics are so much more advanced that like you're just kind of like, is she the good guy or should I be rooting for the bad guys? Or it's like there's just it's like I agree with them. I just don't agree with how they're like pursuing this because they're really violent and this is not how you do this, but they're right. But I hate them. But Stephen Bloom has such an amazing like resonant voice that I get hearing him as a bad guy just scared me so much. Like I'm just like, but you're Spike Spiegel. You're supposed to be the good one. I mean, not the good one, but the lovable scamp. You're you're supposed to be the guy that used to be scary, but now isn't. I'm not supposed to know you're scary in every scene you're in. And meanwhile, he's just like Jason. If Jason Voorhees was a Jedi, and you're like, oh, okay, great. I think the only villain I didn't like was actually the second one because her uncle, yeah, the second one was kind of. I mean, Juan was the more interesting part of that entire arc, so that didn't help. I did like that Korra actually like changed in that arc, and she suddenly was like more receptive to people because the story started off kind of a bit. She was essentially her character from like halfway through the first season again, and I'm like, so she's just gonna be a brat again, and then that happens, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. She's learning. She's actually growing as a character and a person. This is good. Yeah, like her whole character near the end of it, right after that moment, I was like, this is the core I wanted. I don't like her leg there. It's weird. That's a weird pose. Like it. Plus, I mean, um, what is it? Bei Fong. Um, what was her name? Oh gosh, I'm blanking on it. Was that her name? Maybe Toph's daughter. That was the head of the police. Such a cool character. She's like female Batman. She's like, and I know some people would correct me and be like Batwoman. It's like no, cooler than Batwoman. Batwoman wishes she was that cool. Like Batgirl wishes she was that cool. But she just zipped around the city and she was just like a selfless hero when she needed to be. But she also had her moments where she could like be a person and make mistakes, and she was flawed, which I like because I don't like perfect characters, and that's I think my reason for liking Korra actually is that like in any other show they would have just made her like Captain Marvel kind of, where it's like, oh, I can't make any mistake, and when I'm a jerk, I'm right, and it's like, but you were wrong. Even your friends were telling you you're being a jerk. Like, maybe don't get everyone angry at you, Gonna change the angle of this. I think it's kind of an undershot a little bit, or like a slightly undershot. So, I kind of make it look like she's jumping in the air, forming this weapon. I'm gonna change this foot completely, actually. And I gotta hand it to them also that like the villains were all very, very different. Even if I don't like the second villain, at least he didn't sound like any of the other ones. Like they all had their like he was about spirit being more in tune with the spirits, the spirit world. And then you had your like, I mean, equality for the first one, between benders and non-benders, and then you had the nations need to be more balanced for the third one, and Kuvira was, I guess, order, trying to essentially just trying to maintain order like her hero, but doing it wrong. So, yeah. What did you think of the ending with her with the mecha? I thought that was. I mean, it looked okay. It was a little surprising to see, but I'm like, the world's changing anyway, so it's not like it's impossible. But overall, I think it was just pretty good. Because that was the nice thing about that was the thing that Avatar had the advantage of is it's just like, well, here's your evil like nation run by through nepotism, like this the son essentially just like took the father's um ambition and turned it towards more violence than even the father really probably, I mean, based on what he said, intended. I mean, he part of him must have known that's what it would lead to, but it was just arrogance and in the guise of like charity, basically being like our culture is the best, therefore we should just like take over all these other places and make them give in to us, and just instead of being like, well, we have the best technology, why don't we just share that part and make some trading partners with everyone else? Oh, you're good. I'm just going on an Avatar lore dump. I was just further talking about what you were saying earlier with the about how the villains in Korra were so much more advanced, and I kind of just described each of them. Oops, I forgot our horns. That's kind of important. I'm excited to see more of that storyboard, though. That was really cool. I, in fact, I think I'm gonna oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. Maybe this weekend I'm also off topic, but I I did mention I want to work on the Discord, and after seeing that storyboard, I really do want to get on that, so you can all post on there, because I feel like there's so many times where people are like, "Oh yeah, I'm working on this," and it's like, "Oh cool, wish I could see it in here, but we can't because this is YouTube and they're a pain." But yeah, so I like Asami's design though. She's got a cool character design. I mean, May will always be my favorite of but she's of the adults. But Asami had a really nice design for the teens, so she was pretty cool. And a really cool like, will she cross the line in the early on that I really liked. Like, would she become like Azula? Because I think they even wrote in that just to keep the leak from coming out, I think they did write in that the possibility of her becoming like Azula, just to make sure that if there was a leak, that people would get the wrong information, or they would get both and they wouldn't be sure which was real. Because there was a lot of leaks during the final season of Last Airbender. Like they even had to change the name of the episode of a specific episode. See, I almost did it again. They had to change the name of a specific episode. I won't say what it was, but there's a certain episode where something happens, and they didn't want to spoil it, so they called it something else. No dings today on me. Yet. I don't think. I think I did. No, I had dings earlier. That's right. Forgot. It is nice having all these other artists like characters to look at, because I'm worried with my comics sometimes that a lot of my characters are looking more like Richard Steelsung, as more like battle mages and fighters, and less on the attractive side. And I do want some like characters that people just like the look of. 'Cause I'm worried that everyone's gonna be like, oh, everyone in this has like real looks like they've been in 100 matches and lost half of them. I mean, that's not Richard. I don't think he's an ugly character, but or Clay, honestly. Clay's the the way I drew Clay was he's supposed to kind of look like a villain, but like a kind of like that guy from he's got that like goatee that kind of makes him look kind of mischievous. And with kind of and with Cole, it's that he has the monocle and he uses necromancy, but it's not the kind of necromancy that is he uses necromancy to bring back creatures to study them. To like because he like learns about them and then he kind of tries to like recreate them their actual like behaviors. And his sister is June's mother. So yeah, they're which is I still love that's still one of my favorite pages is the one where Richard's like, hey, I gotta go talk to your uncle. You want to come with? And she's just like, maybe. And then she has a flashback and she remembers like what he's like, and she's like, you know what? On second hand, I got a lot of studying to do because she just instantly has this memory of like all the undead bugs in his lab as he's showing them her to her, and he's like, aren't these cool? And she's just like a 11-year-old girl, just hair just like out like a Miyazaki character, like and he's just totally like blind to the fact that he's terrifying her accidentally. He's like, no, 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 this is cool. I'm the cool uncle. This shouldn't be scary, right? She's coming along great. Because the big thing with Clay to know is that he loves exploring. Because each of them are kind of based around the pursuit of knowledge. And even though Clay, I at times play off as not, he's not as smart at magic as Cole is, but Cole's really smart. So it's kind of like saying someone who's got average intelligence not being the same as someone who's a super genius. It's like, so what? He's still a highly trained cave diver that and a survivalist expert, so he knows way more about nature than Cole ever will. So it's kind of like in my drawing when we were doing the art fight last year. His favorite places are like yeah, it's I didn't hear his favorite places are like inside of caves. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a lightning storm during my stream today, but it turns out it calmed down. Thankfully. Well, half thankfully. I was kind of looking forward to it, but at the same time, I didn't want to like have this my stream lose signal during while I was drawing, so it's good in that way. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I like storms. Well, I like as long as I'm inside. I've driven through some pretty crazy ones in the past. I remember one time the sky was just like a giant Gozar the Grazarian like Ghostbusters cloud, and I was working a job as a essentially like a groundskeeper at a golf course, and I had to go out in that storm and just flatten down the greens for golfers later that day. And they're like, I'm like, but no one's coming. And he's like, I don't care, do it. It's like, okay, I'll do this for minimum wage. Sure, I'll go out there. And he's like, yeah, you will. No, I didn't say that to his face. But it was, they did expect you to be out there in that kind of weather. And I'd be like, it would get to the point where like I would see the flashes and I'd be counting the seconds. And when it got bad enough, I'm like, I don't care if he yells at me. I'm going back. It's like I that was only like 10 seconds. I'm not gonna I'm not flattening this green with a lightning cloud right above my head. But I did wait in the break room one time which is just a shed with a lightning cloud right over us. And that was interesting because you're basically under a building with a metal sheet as a roof, and you're taking that as shelter. It's like, I don't know how I feel about this. I hope this works. Excuse me. Dun, 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 dun. Copy. Oops. Paste. I need her. Oh, too big. Too big. Too big. This is her drawing. I'm gonna shrink it down so I can use it for colors. Need it small, but that's okay. I don't need it big. There we go. With handbrake, it broke. There we go. Because I'm gonna get your skin tone right. But usually storms are my like white noise machine, so I don't mind them at all. Me too, yeah. I was just it's funny that was your next line because I was about to say I'm like I'm not scared of storms, but yeah, like I find them pretty soothing. Yeah. Do, do, do. And this artist, uh, Lyra, she made that little guy in my corner. This little dude. Hello. She's the one that drew him for me, and she's also made me an emote that I'm gonna start using in my. I need to get it set up for Live 2D. And I mean, I'm gonna put it in Live 2D so I can animate it, or I might just animate it in honestly Clip Studio. We'll see, whichever I can do faster. Clip Studio might be actually quicker, so I'll probably just end up doing that. But yeah. Yeah, when someone offers to make you an emote, I say take it because it's time you don't need to do it yourself. Time you can spend on other things. Man, this character's looking. The more I color her, the more I like her. Like, looking really good. Whoops. That's why they come out that color? Oh, because I grabbed the purple. I'm like, why did it come out purple? And it's like, oh, because I color picked right on the spot where the purple line was. I'm excited to see your attack. That'll be cool. Now, and I'll have two characters from my comics drawn for Art Fight. Because she did a drawing of June. That came out really good, I think. Like I really like how it came out. She did a put her in like this cool like I forget. I'm not sure. I just like a. She's wearing like one of those bustier kind of things, and anyway, she's got like a more medieval fantasy kind of look to her, and she's got this like wreath crown kind of flowers, and I thought that looked really good. I'm like she probably in certain settings, I'm sure she would wear that. I mean, to be fair, she's got the Oh yeah, no, same here. I got a longer list of people. So I still gotta finish that one I started with today. Then there's this one, and then there's this one. So I'll try and add you in after them. So I appreciate you saying that, but I totally understand how this can quickly turn into like a bit overwhelming. So I never want to put the pressure on someone to be like, "How dare you not attack me right away?" It's like, no, I get it. So we're doing this in our own time, and this is free. It's just a gift. So anytime you devote to it, whether it's soon or near the end of it, I'll appreciate it. Check that next time. Are you? Excuse me. Need more water. Yeah, it is. It's it's why I didn't even want to start making promises until at least I had, well, until I thought I had my model done. And it's why I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this model now. Like, I have to figure out what happened. Like, why did it stop working? And how can I fix it? If I can't, who do I have to talk to? Because I really want it to work. But I don't want to spend $600 getting an answer to something that I probably could have done. So I don't know. It's hard because I want to pay someone fairly if I do end up going that route. But I'm really trying not to go that route. Let's turn off the. Oops. Whoa. Turn off that layer. That's crazy. What layer are those on? On this layer? It is. Why did I do that? John, why do you put the same things on the same layer? Ah! I drew the purple lines knowing I was going to go over them, and then I forgot to put the black lines on another layer. Why am I this dumb? Oh well, this way I guess I get to draw them cleaner. Yay. Oh well. But yeah, I'm hoping I'll figure out the issues with my model so I can start using my VTuber again. I worked so hard on that. It stinks that it just doesn't work. Maybe I could do an art trade with someone where I'll do like a rough. I'll do a sketch for them in exchange for the for them cleaning it up or something, or at least making it work again. Because that's all I need. I don't need anyone to touch it in any way other than making it work in VTube Studio. So, other than that, because I don't know what happened. It's like I just updated one thing and then all of a sudden I dragged my folder over again on Wednesday, and then later that day I came back to it and the file didn't open. And I was like, well, what happened? Like, what changed in this folder to make it poisonous? And I guess I'll have to find out. But that's enough dread for right now. Or despair. It's no point in feeling bad about it when it's just something I need to work on. Besides, I mean, I have a good model here anyway. It's not like it's the end of it hurts the channel at all. So I should be grateful for that. But we'll see. Maybe by tomorrow, maybe I'll just randomly pull something out of thin air tonight and figure it out, and then it will be fine. So it's always a possibility. I've done it before with in other instances, so where I just like find like the one thing that I did wrong, and or someone else does for me, and then I everything's fine. So. Hmm. It's getting pretty loud where you are, isn't it? That's mine. Still, I guess it passed me without anything happening, so no trouble here. Oh, good. Note, you can add notes to connection. Oh, like you mean like you. Yeah, I'm different city in New York, but definitely different kind of setting. Like it's still like what is it 89 or something like that here? Oh, 80. I'm sorry. It still says there's gonna be storms, so yeah, it's definitely getting. I'm sure it'll get crazier as the night goes on. Oops, that's her pants. Those need to be lighter. Or is that her leg? That's her leg. Yes. She's got this thing coming up here. And then are those? No, those are which color? Oh, jeez. Yeesh, that's hot. I think I think I saw that in the news where it was getting crazy. But the connections you're are you is does that refer? Are you talking about how you can make like a sheet that like or like what was it? I I saw that for someone where they essentially just made note like a page that like said how all the characters related to each other. So I need to do that too if that's what you mean. Because I several of my characters are in the same story, so I want to make sure that people know that when they're creating them, so that they don't like have like June and well, it's June and Richard Steele song. I don't think anyone's going to make a mistake with that, but still, I should make it very clear that I can of all of them. No, I think with mine, I said anyone if you want to do any relationship stuff with my characters, please ask because just but, but making a sheet would help too. I'll do that as well, just so they don't have to ask all the questions. Wait, that's not going to be the case. Her hair's. I gotta be careful. Gotta be careful where I put my shadows. You ever do that? You start to do a shadow and you're like, wait, nope, I know where the light source is. That's not going to work. It's like she's going to be lit up like a Christmas tree in every direction. So this is going to be hard to make it. Like both her hands are making light sources. So anything that's on either side of this, these are her two light sources. So I just got to make sure I'm clear on that. So like inside of her shirt here, of her outfit here, definitely is going to have some shadows. And behind this will have shadow. Yeah, yeah, it's a good idea. Oops. Bum, 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 bum. Are you doing anything for the fourth? Because I kind of already did. We had our thing where we got together with some extended family for just a gathering, but it was a nice chance to just like get to see everyone again. And for the fourth, I'll probably just maybe I'll if it's not blazing hot out tomorrow, maybe I'll do. I don't know what I'll do. I'll figure something out. But I'm definitely not going to see the fireworks in person because they always mess with my eyes. Like I get the worst headaches, and then it hurts my eyes. And it used to be fun when I was a kid, but when my eyes got more sensitive as I got older, it just stopped being fun. It's a shame because I like going with other people, but I just don't like how crappy I feel. Like we'll get there and I'm having fun just eating all the terrible food and food that's terrible for me. It tastes good, but it's terrible for me and all that stuff. But then when the fireworks start, I'm just like, I can't see any of it because my eyes are shut. So it's like this. Stinks. Like I should have just stayed home and watched them on TV or on my computer monitor. Oops, that's kind of. I always forget that's a thing you can do. I didn't mean to make it that light. Yeah, I meant to go much darker. I'm just gonna cheat, speed run some of this. Oops. There. Whoops. Bum, 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 bum. I always film the rest later, but I just want to make sure I get some of this. Whoops. Let's just do this full color. I'm tired of. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Look, she is wearing big, like really tall boots too. Kind of boots I draw on my characters, honestly. So I definitely understand. I like to do that too. There. Yeah, that made it fat. That got her some of her flats down faster, so I can just work on the shades now more. There. Better. Let me see something. I hope this doesn't mess everything up. If it does, that's okay. No, it didn't. Good. I wanted to put her in a. Oh, it did. It did. It got her teeth wrong. Just do that. Then we can put it back to being dark. Whoops. Nope. Okay. And then I just take this and go here. There. Perfect. Because she's gonna, like I said, she's gonna be her hands are gonna be the main light source. So I want everything around to be darker. It's actually something I learned from Last Airbender. The creators talked about it when they were doing that episode where Zuko and Katara in the are trapped in that cave at the end of the second, or yeah, the end of the second season. Ding. Gotta give one spoiler. But yeah, they said that like way to make things lighter is to make everything else darker. And it's true. Let's see if I can. Whoops. Oh, looking at it close up does not do me favors. I don't like looking at it up close. I hate it. That's better. Just give them the rough shape of where the straps are going to be on the boots. Oops. See, it's a good thing I did it from a distance. Oh, it messed everything up too, so I gotta fix this now. I just realized that after I got all that, I was like, oh wait, the color's off, because it made everything dark. Bum ba dum bum ba dum bum. Cool. It's really coming along good, actually. That's the fun part, the really fun part. I get to play with practical effects. It's time to get into the explosives. Or in this case, not really explosives, but the glowing magic that she's using to make this. She's gonna have like forging these weapons out of the earth, out of lava right near her. actually better idea. Much like Richard, I'm going to have her hands just glowing to show that she's forging these weapons with her magic. Oops, sorry. Her hands over here. I love drawing this kind of stuff. Like putting in the glow effects. So much fun. I think that's what I know that there's controversy over Ross draws because he used a lot of reference and I guess didn't. There was some things I don't want to bring it up. There were certain things that accused of. Anyway, the point was Ross draws did a lot of cool things with like having the entire part of his video where he just spent basically just showing the whole like overexposure glow layer and showing how cool that is. Because it is. It's really fun. I mean, I think it's one of my favorite parts of the whole of doing things with digital is that you can do stuff like this, and because there is ways to do this with actual paint. It's not easy, but it is possible. There's like certain paints you mix into your colors to like give them this certain vibrancy, but I don't know how to do it. I have seen painters do it though. So this is exciting. I love this part. Bum, bum, bum. Yep. I don't want it that dark. Whoops. It's not on the full part of the horns. Maybe the tips could be like that, but I don't want the whole horn to be like that. There. Whoops. Why does anti-spy software thinks that it's any time is a good time to bother me? It's like, hey, your software is could be updated today if you spend like $80. It's like, leave me alone. Nope, I'm gonna ask you in 20 minutes. Well, why? It's gonna be the same answer. I don't think it's really got anything there. Maybe there'd be a little bit of shadow here, just the very light, only because this is closer to being an upshot. It's gonna be pulling. She's got these giant. Maybe I'll even make bigger ones behind her that she's pulling from too, like all over here. She's like pulling energy from all these stones to make and forging these weapons out of them from her mind. I hope she likes this. This is fun. I think she will. I'm liking her character a lot. I think this will be even. I can't believe this is going to look even better than that one I did last year for EV. Yeah, because I think that one came out really good, but this is already looking really cool. Such a nice. I think I even have a brush for just debris, actually. I might use that. Let's see if I can find it. Find it. No, that's grass. No, that's something else. Where's my... No, that's more grass. This could be kind of... Yeah, that's not what I want. Let's go for that, but... Yeah. I'll make it a softer brushstroke, but I want to get these a little more shape. Just huge blocks of earth that she's levitated that are... Maybe she's even got like magma mixed in here too to make them... Just to draw you in closer, so there's like... Yeah, so they like magma and stone. There. And then just have like... Not that. I do want to figure something out where it's like a... Yeah, like an hour of radiance from her hands that's forging these weapons. Yeah, I like that. Kind of like. How much time has it been? It's probably been a while. 3 hours we're at. So why don't we call it here? Art Ninja, I'm looking forward to that art. I can't wait. But I know, like you said, I know it's going to be probably a couple days, or if it takes even a week to even start, don't worry about it. So, but yeah, I'm really grateful for everyone who could drop by today, and everyone celebrating the 4th of July. I hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow, and I hope the weather's nice for you, and I hope the weather's not sweltering hot. I mean, I know it will be in a lot of places, but hope you can enjoy it in some capacity and in a safe way. So, yeah, have a wonderful, yeah, I'm repeating myself. Have a great night. Take care.